Hey guys, I'm Sarah and today I would like to show you how to make an options menu on Unreal Engine 4 using blueprints. This is my first tutorial in English and I hope everyone could understand what I'm saying about and understand how to make a menu like this. So this is my options menu and you can save this menu after you apply those settings. So the very first thing you need to do to make your menu is creating two widget blueprints. At first, you can right click, choose user interface and widget blueprint to create these two widgets. And after you name your widget blueprints, you click on it and then start adding your menu buttons like start game options, and then you name all of your buttons, widgets, text. Name it so you know what each buttons are for. So I name all of my buttons already. After you did this, you open your level blueprint. And then you create your widget. And then, of course, this is when you create this widget, it means you are opening your start menu widget. And then you add this to your viewport. So when you start playing this, the start menu widget will display like this. Okay, then you start creating events for your options button. So go to graph, and for your options variable, add on click event. And then when you click on this options button, this should hide all your things displayed on your start menu widget. So you have to get all your elements from your start menu. So this vertical container means this container. So when you hide this container, which will hide all your elements like start button or options button. So you get this variable and set visibility. Set it as hidden. And then you have to create your options widget. And then of course you have to add to viewport. So let's try this. Yep, I have made several buttons here. It's nothing dramatic. You just add everything like this in your options blueprint. Just add the buttons accordingly. But how could you go back to your start menu. You click black, nothing happens because we haven't added an event for the button yet. So we have to go to our options blueprint and then create an event for the back button. On click. I've created a variable here already, but we can create it again. So we have to create a button with the variable type user widget. Class and name it as previous widget. So when we click the back button, it should go back to our previous widget. So here, click back, we have to first remove our options widget. So we add a note called remove from parent. So this will remove the options menu, and then we set our previous widget as we set this as our start menu. And then is it correct? Let me check here. Options menu, my back button, on click. We create the user widget and then we create our previous widget and add the viewport. So it is create our widget, we get this and connect to the class, and we add this to viewport. So for the previous widget, we haven't set it yet, and so we have to set it in our start menu. So for this part, return value, we have to set our previous widget as our main menu. Okay, so let's try. Options, back, options, back, options, back. Okay. Okay, save. And for the options for texture quality, etc., how to save. Let's go to the options menu. So for here, I add a few things, a few buttons for us to able to apply different texture quality. Low, medium, high, epic. So when we click on the low button, it should change our texture quality to low. But first we have to We name this button to like TQ for texture quality low, and then medium TQ medium, and this one for TQ high, this one for TQ epic. For TQ low, on click, we should set this to execute the command which change the texture quality. So how to do this? We have to go to Unreal documentation for scalability. So in this page, it shows how to show all the commands for different graphics and scalability. And the command for setting your texture quality is sg.texture quality 0 for lowest quality and 3 for epic quality. So we highlight this and copy, and we go back to our level blueprint, or not level blueprint, we go back to our options blueprint. We have to create a variable for this button. Create the variable. So this to TQ low command, and I set it to a string because the command is a string, and we set this as the command sg.texture quality 0. We set this like this, but we haven't executed it yet. How do we execute this? We execute this when we click apply. Apply button, this is our apply button and variable. Click apply button and create an event called on click. And when we on click, we execute command. Execute command for TQ command and get our command. So I also want to print a string showing that this works. So I rename this as texture quality low applied. Compile, save, play, options low, apply, texture quality low, apply. Here is a problem, because the command, we have a few commands and we don't have the selection of which command we have to execute. So we create medium, we do it for the same for the medium quality button. We set it as We set it as 1. Not really. We can set a float, so we don't have to make it a few times. For 0, 1, and 2, we can create a variable for integer, not float. We can create a variable for TQ quality integer. The default value for this is 0, and then we can set this. No. We can set this as 0, but for this command we change this variable to tq command, and we set the default value for tq command as tq texture quality without the 0. So we get this, and then we add our integer. And then we return a string. Promote to variable. This variable we will name it as let's call this final tq command. Yep, like this. Compile, save. Okay, so let's try to print this. Print command, print string. So this will print our command when we click the low button. So we have TQ texture quality 0. And we do the same for medium and high. Copy and paste. We set this as 1. We print this command as well. Low, high, low, medium, sorry. And now, when we apply our command, it should get our correct integer. So instead of TQ command, we get our final TQ command get. So when we apply, it should apply the correct command. I also print this so you will understand what I'm doing. Options. Medium, apply. Low, apply. Medium, apply. We move this through so you can see what actually happens when I execute the console command. Options. There's nothing here because I removed it already, and nothing happens when I click on this until I click apply. Until I click apply, execute the console command for texture quality. Low, apply. Medium, apply. So you can see the command is executed already. We do the same for high and epic. On click, copy this, you can do this using an array, something like that, but I just want to keep it as simple as I can, so I'm not doing any drop down or any special buttons. On click, copy, integer 3, compile, save, play. Options, high, epic, apply, high, apply. Hey, there should be the space between it, so I have to add the space on for my string. So here for our TQ command, remember to add the space and compile, save, play. Options, low, apply. Medium, apply. High, apply. Epic, apply. Yep. Save. And so how to save this? So to save this, you have to create a save button. Let me copy this button under the horizontal box, and no, under the here. We name this as save. Name it as save button. Compile, save, go to your graph, and then for the you should check you have click your apply button. You have to click the apply button before you click save. If it doesn't, it should prompt prompt and ask you to click the apply button. So for our apply button, we create a variable for it to check it is already clicked. So we add a variable called applied, and this should be a boolean, and we set this as applied. Click. Then for our save button, we create the branch, and we get our applied variable. So if applied is not clicked, it should prompt you should click apply before clicking save. Before no. Compile, save, play. Options, apply, save. No, wait. Options, save. So when we click, if we don't click apply, we click save instead. It will promise you should click apply before clicking save. So when I click apply and click save, it won't prompt me. So after we click apply and then we click save, it should save our blueprint. So how can we save our blueprint? Save our not blueprint, our or texture quality settings. So first, we have to create a blueprint with a class called SaveGame. We call this save options. Save options. Saved options. Save it. Open this and create your variable for the integer that you set already. So this one is, we can call this TQ, save TQ integer. We change this to integer, compile, save. So this is the value for your command. It should be 0, 1, 2, or 3, depends on which one which button the user click on, and it will save the integer into this blueprint. So we go to, let me check if I'm doing correctly. So when we click save, it should check it's applied and then create a SaveGame object, and then it save your values into your save options blueprint. Here. So true, when we click on save button, it should create a save game object, and this one will be our saved options, and then we cast to saved options, and then we have to set our value. So which value we are setting is our TQ quality integer. You get this TQ quality integer is the value we set here, and we get this, we get this, and we should put this into this blueprint. So we type set save TQ integer, connect it here. Okay, and then we save game to slot. Okay, correct. Now save our game. Slot name. We also have to name our slot. The slot name means the save options file name. We can just name it as saved options file, something like that. Or maybe I will promote this as a variable. Compile, save. Yep. Remember, also name it here. And okay, if it is saved, we can print string that let us know that our options are saved. Compile, save, play. Options, quality, medium, apply, save. Options are saved. Okay, and when we open this game, it should load the settings that we set in the start. So we have to create event construct. So when we open this options menu, it should load. It should check if we have our save game and load our settings. Does save game exist? Options file get. If it does exist, let's print this. Saved options file exists, and then create a branch. No, it's create a branch here. and then if it does exist, it loads our settings. If it doesn't, it loads default settings. So what I mean by default settings? Default settings, you execute console command. For the texture quality, you execute texture quality command for the default one. So what I mean here is you should set your default command as maybe high quality. So we set this as maybe 2. Should be like this, and wait, break. Set this, and okay, should be like this. So it should execute texture quality to high. And then if save game does exist, it should load the previous options that the player set. So we have to cast to, I believe, cast to our save options. And then we get our saved texture quality integer, and then we set our options, the integer in our options, or texture quality integer in our options. Yep, that's pretty much it. Compile this one. Wait, what I miss? If it does exist, I will have to load game from slot. I forgot to load game. Oh, sorry. From slot. Compile, save. Okay, it's pretty much it. Play. Options. Medium. Apply, save. Options are save. Okay, let me show you. This is set already, and how, because I cannot show you which texture quality is set. from current settings, but maybe we can load our game, load our options, and maybe print our settings. Print string. We can print the integer with our command. So get this command. Just show you it saved the value. Print to screen. Okay, save. Play. Options. There's a spacing problem. This is the safe value. Compile, save, play. Options. Texture quality 1 is the safe value. Let me set it to 5 seconds so it won't disappear so quickly. Maybe 7 seconds. Compile, save, play. Options. So texture quality 1 is the safe value. Let's change it to low. Apply. So it's apply. When you apply, it's texture quality 0 and save. Options are save. We go back and then we click options again. So we can see texture quality 0 is the safe value. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can comment, and might not be able to help you since I'm also very new to Unreal Engine 4, but I hope this tutorial might help you on how to save your menu. Yes, that's pretty much it. Thanks, guys.